Alfie Gaskin, victory on Saturday night. Tell us a little bit about your fight.
Yeah, I had my second professional fight at the York Court, Bethnal Green on Saturday, becoming 2-0 as a professional. I had my first fight there the 3rd of March. I won that with a shutout point victory against a tough opponent. Then I had sort of a couple of weeks off and I come straight back into the gym. Got a new date. I had a new task ahead. Got my head down, focused in the gym, put the hours and, dedicate myself and sacrifice all the hours and everything for this camp. Sort of 10 weeks hard training, boxing, sparring, everything that goes into it. And I boxed again on Saturday. I had a tough opponent in front of me. I knew it was a tough opponent, what I had, which is a good character building thing for myself, early in my career. And I just boxed well, stuck to the game plan, stuck to the instructions under my team, and come out victorious again, making myself 2-0.
Was it a points victory?
Yeah, points victory, yes. I've had 2 fights now, both gone a distance, so I've had a valuable 8 rounds in my first 2 professional contests.
So, did you feel that you were winning the fight, or did you take nothing for granted?
You take nothing for granted when you're in there because you're not focusing about the end result until you get there. You take round by round and punch by punch, minute by minute. And, my corner was telling me everything that I was doing was working. I was being successful, but I knew I had a game plan to stick to for the next 9 minutes after the first round went. You come back to the stall at the end of the second round, you've still got 2 rounds to go, Anything can happen in the ring and, you just got to listen to what your coaches are saying. And you've still got a long fight ahead, and I've got a long path ahead of me in front of myself, my management, my team, everything's going well. You take nothing for granted and you just listen to instructions. You shut out everything that's outside of that ring. You just focus on what you've got in front of you.
You tell us a bit about where you train. You train down in Raynham, is that right?
Yeah, I train down with Tibbs down at Raynham in the Origin gym there. There's some big names in the club and, you aspire to be like them. You watch them and the way they dedicate themselves, and you can only be better by being around the big names and being around big people.
Yeah, you look around when you're at training thinking there are some good guys here and I've got to knuckle down, show respect and learn my craft, learn my trade. Would that be accurate?
That's it, yeah. You've just got to learn the trade and take little bits from everybody and just pick up different things, And everybody's pushing you to become a better version of yourself. And you think that you've done good in that training session, and then you listen to their advice. The people who's like a little bit further on in their careers, and and they're telling you try this, try that next time. And it's pushing me to become a better fighter. And I can't wait to see where I'm going to be.
And at
in 18 months' time.
Yeah, and York Hall, it's not a little community centre in the corner somewhere, isn't it? It's a big place. So there must have been. Did you feel any pressure about boxing at York Hall?
No, I felt no pressure. I boxed there on my debut as well. It's the home of boxing, in my opinion. You've got these big arenas, big stadiums. But York Hall, is the home of boxing. It's where boxing first started, in my opinion. And it's going to be one of the most legendary places of all time.
So what next, Alfie?
To be honest, it's not down to me. I'll have a week off of the gym, still running, still training, ticking over. And then I'll sit down next week, find out my next date and focus on the task ahead, You just got to take everything as it comes and don't rush nothing.
One thing we better mention, even though this is an audio, I've seen an interview of you and you've got sponsors, haven't you? You've got people, business in Harlow and elsewhere, so you must be reliant and thankful for your sponsors.
Yeah, I can't thank them enough. I've got Gosh Chalk Plant Hire, I've got Hammock Brickwork, I've got Chandini Indian High White, I've got Mahone Scaffolding, I've got Ringside Boxing, I've got JOD Group. All of them come together, and without them it wouldn't be possible, and I'm thankful for them. Helping me on my journey, and we'll be together for the long run. And
you'll let us know about your next fight and training, let our readers know where they can go and see you and buy tickets as well.
That's it, yeah, 100%. All my social media, my Facebook's under my name, Alfie Gaskin. My Instagram's Alfie Gaskin1. So any follow, any support, anything like that from the local areas, highly appreciative. I look forward to speaking to you all soon. I'll keep you updated as a local community.